Hey there everyone! Today I wanted to do something a little fun that I can't take credit for coming up with, but I'm going to show you some of my favorite books I own that I don't color in because I'm a scaredy cat. Like literally afraid I'm going to ruin them. Some of these books are out of print, so that's one big reason like I can't ruin it. Others are not. I'm just a chicken. Or they're just expensive to rebuy. But either way, I thought it'd be kind of fun to show you some of these pretty books I have that I really, really love, but just can't or haven't colored in them. And I think it's going to be a goal of mine for the rest of this year to try. So, now, like I said, I did not come up with this. I had seen it on Erica from Elm Colors. She had done one of her favorite but neglected books, and it was such a cute idea, and so I thought, well, hey, you know what? I'm gonna create one as well. So, first things first, let's start with these. These come as a pack, or I bought them as a pack. They're from, I'm probably gonna butcher this, Sakurams. Well, she's on Etsy. They're not out of print. You can actually still order them. I just got these last month. They'll be in my coloring book haul, but I am afraid to color in these. So I have the set that's for pencil and marker, and then I also purchased the set for watercolor. Now the pencil and marker ones I'm not scared of. It's these watercolor ones. I love watercolors, and these are like one of the first real sets of books I've ever bought for watercolor. And I mean, her artwork is just amazing. And look at this. Could you imagine these colored with watercolor? Oh, it's like, oh my gosh, so pretty. And it's on really nice cold press watercolor paper. Spiral bound. I mean, but look at this artwork. It just screams use watercolor. And I'm too scared. I'm scared. I admit it. I'm gonna try though. I want to do these images justice with watercolor, but you can even see from the cover how she paints her own images with all the watercolor. And yeah, these aren't cheap though. I mean, like I said, I bought them as a 2-pack, and you have to pay for shipping. And yeah, by the time all is said and done, you do spend quite a bit. So another one I am too scared to color in is Amaranthine. This is one of the many books by the wonderful Anastasia Koldareva. This is actually my favorite out of all of hers. She does have a newer one, but this is by far my fave. I wonder if I can zoom you guys in a little. There we go. Like that image I've seen colored so many times, and I want to color it. Oh, they're so pretty. So pretty. But yeah, this is one of my favorites, and I am a chicken. Plus the paper in her books is really difficult to work with. It's kind of an awkward paper. It's like pencils I would normally go to use on this. Well, I can't. So that's the other thing. But I love this book, and it's not out of print. You can actually get it from her website, or if you are doing like Etsy bundling, there's a few stores on Etsy that sell it. Okay, another one that I am too chicken to color in is Florabunda. This is by Layla Dooley. Now she has her flower year coloring book. I'm totally fine coloring in that one. This is different. This is Florabunda. I don't think this is in print anymore. It's a huge book, and I mean, this is on some serious quality cardstock. You could use markers, water, color, pencil, but look at these. Oh, they're just so gorgeous. And I hate to downplay myself, but I just don't feel like I'm talented enough at florals to be touching these. And like I said, you can't get this. In fact, this was gifted to me by a subscriber, but you can't get this anymore. So yeah, a little nervous. Another one that is a large art print book is Botanicals. I believe, and this was gifted to me, but I believe she got it on eBay. So this isn't one that you can get. They're made by Petra, but they're not easy to get a hold of. But I mean, look at these huge poster florals. Oh, I mean, I just want, when I color these, I just want to use my best skills ever. I mean, this is on very thick cardstock, but I mean, look at this. Oh, it's so beautiful. So yeah, I'm waiting till my flower skills are like top notch. I love it. On the back, it tells you what is on this page, so you can look it up. But again, I'm a scaredy cat. Okay. Another one might surprise some of you, but On the Other Side of the Dream by Korilynn VanDyke. You can get her books on her website as well. I may remember to link all this below. I may not. But absolutely love her artwork. I have all of her books now, I think. But they go out of stock a lot on her website. But her artwork is just so amazing. And this is one of my favorite books out of all of them. And I'm honestly just, I want to use distress ink in this one mostly because the paper's not like her others that can take watercolor. It's thinner in this one. So I think I want to do just like distress ink and call it a day. But that means I need to up my distress ink skills. So I think I have done one page in here. Yeah, this one with distress ink. And it didn't bleed through. It was kind of a tester. But yeah, I mean, I love the way this one turned out, but I am just like, oh, I need to just face my fears and tackle this and just feel free. I didn't color this was already colored, but I kind of want to do something similar, just use ink and be really loose and free. Her others I'll tackle with watercolor, but because of the paper in this one, I'm thinking distress ink, and then my distress ink gets some love. Okay, this is Momo Girl, one of the books by Momo Girl. I think Erica even showed this one in her video. I can't remember if she had the green or the purple one. These aren't out of print. You can get these, in fact, these are on Amazon US now. But the artwork, holy shamoly, is just breathtaking. I mean, look at that. I know some of it looks really basic, and you're probably like, why is that intimidating? I'll show you in a minute. Don't you worry. I mean, the artwork is stunning. Stunning. But, I mean, I've seen several people color this, and it doesn't even look like this anymore. It's just magic what they do. I mean, just so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is why, like, look at what people have done, because in all of their books, they have, like, samples of what people have done to the images. I mean, look at this one. They straight up changed the backgrounds. I don't think of this stuff. This image here, I mean, look at what people have done. I mean, this one's like almost got like a dark side and a light side to it. I mean, the talent, oh my gosh. This is the one I'm talking about that doesn't even look like the same picture anymore. Look at that background. It's just unbelievable. So yeah, like I'm just, this one, oh my gosh. Look at the work done on that one. And these, so yeah, can you see why I'm a little intimidated? I'm just like, I'm not there yet. This is breathtaking. So yeah, need to get over my fears and tackle the purple book, as we're gonna call it. Okay, so I have this book here by Apple, Moments Wholly for Yourself. I love these books, and my goal is to color them exactly how, she has, and I think that's what's screwing me up. I'm not quite there yet. Like this here, I want to mimic that sunsetty background. And yeah, I just don't feel like my skills are there. And again, I'm not putting myself down. I'm just saying this is what's holding me back from tackling these. So, but yeah, I really do want to tackle these. At first, when I got this, I thought it would be easier because I had something to copy. But instead, I feel like that is almost throwing me off more. But I mean, the backgrounds are always so beautiful. I mean, look at this one. Transparent box. I mean, just, oh, the way, the light. I mean, I've got to add that. Lots to learn. This one, it's one of my favorites. So yeah, and a lot of her stuff was done with watercolor. Obviously, I'm going to do it with pencil because this is not watercolor cardstock. But like a lot of her stuff is painted with watercolor, which makes it even more amazing, the work she does. But yeah, this is not out of print. You can get it on Amazon as well. Okay, now I have 2 books from the wonderful Petra. On Instagram, she's coloring Petra, something like that. But she has a store online you can order these from. Now they're not out of print, but they aren't cheap. I think these cost me like 80 US to get both of them. That included the books and the shipping. And beautiful, beautiful artwork. I mean, she has some where she's colored it in. So again, I'm like, oh, I mean, look at the colors in here. I don't color leaves like that. I want to. I mean, not everything has a sample picture, but I mean, just look at her artwork and then the ones she's colored. She shares a lot of them on her Instagram. And look at that watercolor. This one was done with watercolor, and I'm just, yeah, blown away. Oh, such a gorgeous book. I mean, look at this. It went from this to that. Oh, and that's just one book. Here's the other one. Example. Look at that. I do love that this has the flicking motion that I prefer. But I never think to mix colors like that into a flower. I really like that. I mean, these are good references, like for sure. I just want to do these pages justice when I color them in. Look at that simple color palette, and yet everything pops. Yeah, I just want my skill level to be a little better. I mean, look at the way these are colored in. Holy cow. And it comes from this. This line art is this. I mean, it's breathtaking. This is a watercolor background and whatnot. This paper could hold watercolor, and it is single-sided. So, yeah, I mean, these are beautifully made books. Not cheap to replace. I mean, even that rose, I'm like, oh. Yeah, so, again, I'm waiting, I guess, until my skills improve. All right, now this one, I love this book. I love all the art in it, but it is out of print. Getting your hands on Serene is getting harder and harder. I still kick myself to this day that I didn't buy it while it was on Amazon. I think I know I bundled it in like a cool craft book order on Etsy. There's a few stores on Etsy that will sometimes get it, but I had bundled it with some things. But I mean, the artwork in here is just stunning. And because you cannot get this book, it's out of print. So, I mean, you could spend anywhere from 50 to 90 bucks, depending on how and when you buy it, to get your hands on this bad boy. So I want like every image I do in here to, oh, look at that one. I've seen so many people color this. It's beautiful. But yeah, I just want every image in here that I color to be just top notch. Like I spend weeks on it. I mean, look at this one. The folds and intricacy. Oh, yeah. I want to spend forever on each page and just make it look like knock it out of the park, because I won't be able to buy this book ever again. I mean, look at that. not only is that going to take me forever, period, because of all the detail, but I mean, the artwork is just, it's amazing. Oh, gorgeous book. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Yeah, so, and it's, this one is signed, so, you're like, I don't want to ruin it. But yeah, again, so this is out of print. Can't really get your hands on it unless you look out. Okay, now this one might surprise some of you guys, but I'll explain in a second. Okay. If you watched my channel for a while, you know that Flowerscape is like my favorite coloring book. I know in my completed pages, you don't see it colored every month. That's because, well, I gotta be filling florals. But I'm on a portrait kick lately. However, I have 2 copies of Flowerscape. Now, the first one I am working on is not this one. I am going cover to cover, that means pages in order, using only Prismacolors because it's my favorite pencil, and I'm just taking my time with it. Now, I have a second copy of that book, but I got this one signed by the artist. She was kind enough to send me one with his signature. So, this one I want to take even more time with. Like, I am going to use any medium I want. The other one is all Prismacolors. However, this one I can combine pencils, you know, use my nicer pencils. I just want this one to be even more stellar. And yes, I don't mind doing this double page spread once with Prismas in my other book and once here. Not gonna bug me. So yeah, this book is like one that I'll probably save for a while. First, I want to finish the initial one I have. I think I've done this one. Nope, I haven't done that one. This is where I've ended so far in the other one, so I haven't done a ton in the other one. But, and then this one, I'm just going to, you know, use whatever pencils I feel would create the most realistic, prettiest flowers. Now, she is coming out with a new book soon. It's more tropical themed. People were voting on the cover, and I of course voted for teal because it is my favorite color. And I hope that one wins. She said it was in the lead, so I'm like, yay. But yeah, I love this artist. She is freaking adorable on Instagram too, by the way. Just follow her posts, but amazingly talented. But because this is a signed copy, I am like, I'm going to take my time. Not that I'm not taking my time in the other version either. I'm taking my time in that one as well. But this one is going to be like my, almost treated like my artist's edition. Like, I am just going to, like all these other books, just get my skills in order and spend like weeks coloring one little thing, you know? Like, I just want it. I want both versions beautiful, but I am like, this one's signed. It's got to be perfect. Perfect. So, yep, that is my collection of books that I am a scaredy cat to color. Like I said, a lot of these are out of print. Therefore, you screw it up, you've screwed it up. Can I scan it and color it? Sure. And I probably should. And I probably will for testing some of these. And then, like I said, some are not out of print. And so, like, the ones... But, I mean, like, these ones aren't out of print, but they're very expensive to get. So, either way, it's either I'm just intimidated by the art or the meaning behind the book, such as this one, out of print, or just very expensive to buy, even though they're in print. And then there's some I'm just a chicken because other people have done them so well. So this was a fun little thing to do. Let me know in the comments below if there's a book that you also find kind of intimidating or you own, and why. Why is it intimidating? You know, I do collect books, coloring books, but I want to color in them. So, like, even though this is out of print, I plan to color in this one day. Like, I didn't buy all these books to have them collect dust. They are going to be filled in. It's just I gotta get over myself and color in them. It's pretty much where I'm getting with that. So yeah, that is my little list of scaredy cat books. But I'd love to hear what's on your list. And, you know, if you haven't made a video like this, do it. It's kind of fun. Like I said, saw on Erica's channel. Cannot remember if she got it from someone else. But I'm definitely giving credit to her because she's the one that inspired me to make a similar video. So until next time, everyone, take care. Bye now.